Is up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, day traders, club swing traders. Hope you guys doing absolutely fantastic. We're here. We are here. We made it to quad witching day. And definitely that was one of the biggest weeks that we've had. Definitely December, but I would say for most of the year. I think this was at least the last biggest week of the year. So we'll see what happens going forward. But we've got past CPI, we got past the Fed, we got past PPI, we got past all the earnings season. So we got nothing left. This is it. This is it. I do expect going forward that a lot of the volume will start to slow down probably next week. But today's quad witching, so there should be some volume still. Quad witching acts a little bit weird. If you don't have to trade, don't trade. Just being honest. You get whipsawed pretty easily, but also if you're at the right time, I mean, there's definitely some money to be made. But we got Al in the house. Good morning to you. We got Albert. Good morning, Bill. We got Cindy. We got D. Eric J. Good morning to Joe. JT. Good morning to Liza. We got Marius. Good morning, Martina. Ryan. Wole. Good morning to you. All my people out in YouTube land. We got Daniel. We got is that Saeed? That's how I'm gonna say it. I think I'm correct. But good morning to you. We got Anthony. Good morning. All right, let's get into the spy. Let's see how we acting. I know we acting a little crazy today. We were up decent, then we were down, and then right before I jumped on, I think we popped up again somehow. I'm not even sure. Still down. Okay. Giving a little bit back pre-market. Just a little bit. The one problem with this gap is we are below yesterday's VPOC. So if we do get a bounce, look for 471.49 to be a little bit of resistance. And the risk to reward is actually to the downside. How do I still have this alarm? Do we skip over my alarm? No, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take that one off. That one hit already. I'm surprised it's still up there. To the downside, though, we have 464.60. Not bad. That's a decent amount of retracement. But other than that, there's no other volume areas. So the sell-off could get ugly if we do that. Otherwise, I do expect probably a rally right back into that 471.56. And then we have to go from there. But I don't know if this market's taking the foot off the gas pedal here. We'll see. Quad witching day. This is gonna be a wild day. I don't know. I don't know. Usually quad witching, it's just lots. I've seen quad witching, but this is I mean years ago. At this point, after COVID, it changed a little bit. But usually there was high volume like throughout the entire day. It was chaotic. Recently, probably since like 2021, I've seen some high volume in the morning. I see it just die in the afternoon, like the whole rest of the day, and then toward the very end, last I would even say 30 minutes of the market gets crazy. So a little bit different. We got the Qs on a little gap up, so that looks different than the SPY, but still inside day from yesterday. We are actually above VPOC from yesterday, so I'm looking for support at 403.23 ish. We'll see. What's up, Al? How are you, man? Yeah, 403.23 should be support. Otherwise, we have more room on the Qs. We're pretty much above everything. Let me see here. We got we're above all key volume. Qs could keep going. And maybe that brings SPY above that last spot, but Qs look stronger than SPY today so far. Let's check out TLT. Takes forever for pre-market to come on. TLT with a slight little gap down, still inside yesterday's candle. So watch for 98.75. Otherwise, I think we're in a zone now where we can almost comfortably take TLT off the watch list because it should probably be hanging out in this range. We've had all good green days in a row. We got the all moving averages below us, so to the downside. The next VPOC here would be 95.80. So if we do sell off, that will add some pressure to the market, but I'm not expecting anything too crazy on TLT. Let me know what tickers you guys got that you want to take a look at this morning. Let's start with Tesla. The Tessie had a really good day yesterday. Yeah, as soon as we broke that 244, I'm like, wow, I'm surprised Tesla was moving the way it was. Looks like a little bit of a gap up. See if we get a pullback first, maybe into this 250.47 zone. But that was a really, really strong day yesterday. I'd probably look for a little more continuation. We do have a little resistance here, maybe like 255. Otherwise, that looks pretty decent for continuation. Pretty okay close. It was I'll rate the close as like okay. If we would have closed above 252.83, that would have been a crazy close. But it was still a good candle, still a good push. And I mean, we've been consolidating for a long time. I wouldn't mind going bullish on Tesla today. Let me try to get that one up on my list if TradingView allows it. I'm just going to refresh this. Hold on. Now I believe I should be able to get. There we go. There we go. Let's take a look at Nvidia. Nvidia, a little bit of a struggle bus yesterday. AMD was pulling back as well. But we got a decent little gap on Nvidia. Still inside day from yesterday, so nothing too crazy there. There was a lot of retests yesterday. And being that the Qs is strong to the higher side, we got a good range. We got an okay range. We did hit into the range yesterday, the first one, so that's going to be a little bit easier to break through today, I think, before 87.34. If that breaks, I got targets up to 496.77. I wouldn't mind taking Nvidia bullish today as well. Roblox. The only problem with all these levels is quad witching. You can see some serious volatility prior to any of these targets hitting or breaking, or I don't know. Roblox. Oh, Jay says we got 9:45 PMI numbers too. All right. See how PMI does. Roblox still has a lot of room. That was a we still got a little bit more room before we could really say it's an amazing close. But 44.98 would be target there. I think we were trying to play Roblox off that breakthrough of this downtrend. So now it's still working. I do expect Roblox to be a little bit more bullish too. I'm just running through the list just to see. Crypto, I think, was moving yesterday too. At least last night. Coinbase actually has a little bit of a gap down. Again, still inside day candle, so nothing too crazy. We at any time, we still got a pretty wide open field to play with. Coinbase still has $20, $23 before final destination. And then just the biggest crash I don't know. Maybe we go up from there. I don't know. But yeah, I still got like $23 on Coinbase to move. So still liking that one in the bullish direction. Nike, a little bit of a tight range yesterday on Nike. Yeah, And it looks like we're just opening same spot we did yesterday. And Baba. Did we hit a bottom on Baba? I don't think so. But yesterday was a pretty good candle. We're getting an actual decent gap here. Again, Baba does gap frequently. Let me check out some of the other Chinese stocks. I'd be concerned with this level right here. So you have one moving average coming in 74.81. This is also a retest gap. I would like to see a little bit more of a pop into that 74.81. Maybe even into like 74.50-ish. But that should be a retest gap. Let me see JD. Good double bottom on JD. Should be a decent risk to reward down here as well. I kind of like that JD chart a lot. Again, this is also a retest as well. So we'll see if we get a little pullback here, a tiny one. But that looks good. Let me see Baidu. Baidu doesn't look as crazy. So JD is the better one. If I was going to play any of the Chinese stocks. Santilla says Cat HD, Target, and Walmart. Let's check those out. Mongo database. Baba. So the question is Baba in the buy zone? From a valuation standpoint, yes. I like Baba. I've been adding Baba. So for like a long-term perspective, yeah, Baba's not bad. Baba's in a good location. It's going to still be a high risk, high reward type play. Anything that happens in China, and then especially, and we'll see. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but if China does invade Taiwan, you'll probably end up getting a 40% drop on Baba. All Chinese names. You'll also get a pretty decent, not as bad drop in everything in the stock market. So that could be Black Swan that comes out. I mean, obviously it's Black Swan because we don't know what the Black Swan is out there, but there's usually something and we just can't see it. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But even if that does happen, which I hope it doesn't, this is not a bad. I mean, on a valuation standpoint, pure valuation, Bob was a really, really good buy in the zone. But you do have to be concerned with obviously anything that happens in China, anything overseas. That's going to highly affect it. But I still don't mind owning Baba, taking that risk reward. And then if you're dollar cost averaging, it shouldn't matter so much. You're definitely in a spot where you can start a position, start a small position. And then if we do start getting some gap downs, we start getting back to 60, 61, that should just be a smile on your face. That's good. Like, that's good. I don't want to. I've had this issue pretty much 2021, 2022, 2023, where I'm like, okay, this is in a good spot and does not hang out there long enough. So I'm like, all right, I got like 1 month's deposit in on it for the long term, and that's it. Now I'm up 20-30% on these positions, and I can't build those bigger positions out. But I do think Baba looks good. I like JD too, especially chart wise. Let me see what some of those stocks were. I think we got Cat. Is that almost an all-time high on Cat? I think we're at almost an all-time high. That's crazy. That is crazy. Watch for the break of it. Again, do I want to? DJ does not like buying 52-week highs, all-time highs. I feel like I'm allergic to that play. But I got one last level on this one. This is probably 287.69. Really, really strong close. I'd probably look for continuation on this play as a day trade. But again, you are at pretty big all-time resistance. We've had some serious drops from here. But yeah, I don't know how to play it. I'd rather look for something a little bit more beat up, personally, that has not hit all-time highs. Mongo database. But that's a really, really strong candle yesterday came in. Deer also had a good candle yesterday too, just in the relative field. But they had news of a 9% increase on divvies. Mongo database, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yesterday, a little bit of a high wave candle again. No, we're not at all-time highs on this one. So we got a little bit more room here. Could this be a double top? Sure. But we got all that volume now below us. We also came down. We already retested that high volume area. So I would probably continue to look bullish, although it's going to be tough with this double top here. Day trade wise, Mongo database is a little bit spready, so be careful of that too. I think we were looking at it yesterday. It was like 50 cents, 50, 60 cents, depending on timing of when you look. But this is either a great location for a fade and a new lower high. It's not really gapping, not really doing anything too crazy. So for day trade, I don't think on a day trade basis we really have any edge. But that was a fantastic hammer to play on December 8th. All right, we got HD and Target. Home Depot. Home Depot. Straight rocket ship up since October. Oh no, I haven't been to Home Depot since October. Are they what is I mean Home Depot's getting Santa Claus rally? This one actually will be weather dependent if this will keep going. If we get a cold winter and there's a lot of snow, and Home Depot is gonna not be happy with that. If we have a light winter, kind of like we had last year, not a lot of snow. Although some of you guys got like blizzards and stuff. I don't know. It was like Midwest got dumped on with snow, and I'm like, we're supposed to get snow sometime. I live in a colder area. Nothing. That looks like it's broken out. Yeah, again, I would look for continuation. I got targets on this one to 359.94. But again, it's one of those ones that is up a lot without any pullback. So that's gonna be tough too. Target looks really nice. We probably can day trade this one. It's gapping like, I don't know, 30 cents, nothing too crazy on the gap wise. I'd want to see a break. I got one little volume area here, somewhere around 141.70. Otherwise, I think looking for a continuation makes a lot of sense on this one. Probably we have up to about 152.12 before we have any resistance. We had an okay close on Wednesday. Really nice candle. Good follow through yesterday. Really, really good close. Target might be one of my favorites, at least for continuation. This is what I'm boiled down to, playing just continuation plays. Since the market only goes one direction, apparently. Until it doesn't. All right, we got Walmart. A little bit of a gap, nothing too crazy on Walmart. Yeah, still inside day from both Thursday and Wednesday. Wednesday was a decent close on this one. But we have all those moving averages above us. There's really not anything on that chart for Walmart that gives me any type of edge. Your cost on Baba is 95. I'm losing 2K on it. Made 1K in puts. So that, I mean, if I'm gonna carry the one and do the math, you're only down 1,000. And keep in mind, Baba's a long-term play. It's a long term. PayPal and Neo. PayPal. Um, so the PayPal yesterday was a retest gap, came back, retested. We have a little bit of a gap up today. I would have targets a little bit higher on this one. 65, 61. Can we do that today? I don't know, maybe. We hit the resistance yesterday perfectly, 64.17. Otherwise, just a little bit of an inside day. Again, I wouldn't mind going bullish on it. See if we get a little pullback first. Maybe this thing comes back to like 61.91, and then I'd want to play the continuation if I was day trading that. And then Neo, NIO. Let's look at Rivian too. It's still very, very consolidated down here. We are having a little bit of a decent looking gap. We are above yesterday's high, at least for now. So I think this depends on where we open. Two very, very strong days in a row. I'd look for maybe a little pullback, but I'll actually throw Neo higher on the list too. I don't mind that one. Target today on Neo. And we've hit this one already, so this one could break too, but that's 822. Gives us about 20 cents to the higher side on a $8 stock. That's not bad. And then I'd probably be looking for like 832. Neo, you're gonna get the double with me because it is a technically it's a car company in China, so you're gonna have to deal with all the Chinese economy. Plus, it's Neo, and they spend billions of dollars, so be careful on that one. They burn cash like I don't even know. They just burn cash like crazy, I guess. But yeah, they're not. It's not a profitable company. Again, interest rates on Neo though. If the market comes down, I mean, if the rates come down, Neo will, in a weird way, benefit. Just not as directly as probably like a Rivian. Ultra looks good for continuation. Again, it's going to be spready. Nice little gap up though. I'll move this higher on the list, although I think it is tougher to day trade. Could we move more than one spot, Ulta? Yeah, I want to go like the top. That's one of the better gaps I've seen today, though. Again, I'd still look for a little pullback on this one. Uh we've had essentially one green day and then two almost inside days, but even that we're walking up that those little volume areas, and that's breaking above a little double top. So that looks decent. I think we could probably make it up to like 507. Worst case, I think we could make it to about 502. But that does look pretty decent. Spotify, I've been watching this one for a while. Uh, yeah, nothing too crazy on Spotify. We checked out Coinbase. Oxy got saved yesterday. So pretty good day. Well, 2 days ago really got saved. Let's go. What's the app calling me? That's crazy. All right, we got Oxy. Really good gap yesterday. Kind of faded. But we are back above the high volume area of 58, 59. So Big Bear Buffett got some more positions, it looks like. This one has actually some more room on it. Probably up to about 60.12 would be the next resistance there. And we checked out NEO, so let's look at Rivian. So Rivian's gapping up to, and again, Tesla overall had a really good day yesterday. That should help NEO. That should help Rivian. That should help everything EV as well. Oh man, what a move on Rivian yesterday. I didn't even see this one. Really good play. I was doing a 10% challenge on this one. I think I got in somewhere around, I was low on this one. I was like 16.7. It was like 16.50. Another one breaks and just continues. I don't know where we get to today on Rivian, but I could see 24.13 kind of being the spot. And if it goes absolutely crazy again, 25.89. But this is a retest gap too, so it's got to pull back first. RH, is that Restoration Hardware? It would be continuation play. It looks like we're gonna try to gap up above that last resistance, 319.01. We do have this gap fill. I don't think we hit that gap fill today, though. That's 369. I think eventually that gap closes. But I'd be looking for maybe a target into pretty much that opening price of this drop down candle. So somewhere around like 336.32. I think eventually we do hit this 371 zone or 369, whatever it is. But that's three, 4 green candles in a row, 2 really, really nice ones. I would assume a rest period would be in order for. Yeah, I would say that's more a swing trade. I think buy the dips if this thing wants to drop, especially if we get a dip off of like 290. I don't know. This market doesn't love giving any dips, at least not lately. But yeah, I think it's got some more room. There's the opening bell. Let's take a look real quick at Netflix. Netflix is just kind of hanging out, nothing too crazy. But everybody on YouTube land, that was the opening bell. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Be safe. It is quad witching day. So